Hello, Solo Sue here. We are in Grants Pass, Oregon. Yesterday I had my tattoo sleeve done for my first time on the new sleeve, and today we are going to Hellgate Jet Boat Tours, and we're going to go on their 4-hour tour that includes brunch. There's also some kind of boating festival going on right about the same location, so this is going to be interesting, and hopefully we'll see some good things.
Two. Grab a row anywhere you want to sit. Climb in. That's where it is.
here to the right. The other right, man. There you go. See the guardrail of the roadway way up there? Imagine this. High water from the 1964 flood was 18 inches for big on the Northern Police roadway.
That's
No place for the water to go in this canyon but up and back. It backed the water up over 5 miles. Called this place. This is our turnaround point at the bottom of the canyon. Dunn Rapids, spelled D-U-N-N, just below it. A class 2 flush rapid on a scale 1 to 6. 6 is the worst. If we tried to go over that rapid today in this boat, that's what we would be. We'd be done. We would not make it. We canceled our whitewater trip in March because we didn't think we were going to have any longer. That trip goes an additional 15 miles downstream. Boats are much smaller, twin engine, designed to cut through those heavy standing waves and rapids. Above us on the ledge on the right is where Marshall Bill was pinned down that episode of Gunsmoke I missed. And if he jumped today, land in our boat right about now. Now folks, I mentioned about the fire 3 years ago. You can see where it burned. The firefighters that fought the fire in this area came in on a ridge to our left. And that was during the 5-day shutdown. I was actually in a boat when we saw it come over the ridge, and that was the day they shut the river down. I can tell you where it was when we get to the bottom. 2 of the days that the river was shut down, the firefighters were fighting the fire in here. I worked for the Oregon Department of Forestry driving a boat, not a boat like this. My job was to stage at the Hunk Creek boat launch, and it was so smoky, gang, maybe 25 yards of visibility, if that. It was so hot down here and so smoky, and there was so much particulate matter when this was burning, I mean burning, that I wore a respirator. We all did. I was with 2 Forest Service people. Each day I came in here one time. See the beige colored moss on the rocks here? That scarring of the moss that was in here. It was so hot in here, and it was literally smoldering. The moss was, and of course it died. The firefighters in here did a great job. Their job was not to put the fire out. I mean, that would have been nice. They had helicopter support, watching the helicopters dip in the river and hit water. Their job was to keep it from jumping the river, all the way down the river, and they did. Had they not, all we have to the north of us, the right side of the river, is remoteness and fuel. It would have burned to Sunny Valley. It would have burned to Lindell, Riddle, maybe up to Canyondale. That's how remote it was. It's not a bunch of roads. And they did an awesome job. My job was, if the fire, the winds changed when it was really burning hot and blocked their escape route, I was to come down in the boat, pick them up, take them out. It did not happen. Fun experience. These trees you see burned ahead of us to the left, the flames were 75 feet higher than the tops of those trees when it was burning and the wind was blowing. Merlin Bleach Roadway to our right was shut down. The Hellgate viewpoint's right above us. That's where their staging area was. They let me come down at night on the road. They escorted me in here to look at this. And my camera, I couldn't take good pictures. But if you go to the Oregon Department of Forestry website and look at the pictures of them here, the pictures are just unbelievable. It's so surreal. Mother Nature is pure. Now, if you saw the movie The River Wild, remember the camp scene where the young boy got the birthday cake and the Swiss Army knife and the $200 from the bad guys didn't know were bad guys? It was all shot in this cove with this great blue heron stand and zigzag tree. You might recognize it if you saw the movie. This is where the little boy got wrapped with the bad guys the following morning, against his parents' wishes. Oh, he was a brat in the movie, wasn't he? He got the family in all that trouble because he wouldn't listen to his mom and dad. Let me tell you something, folks. He plays his bad in real life. He was a stinker. My job on the movie, along with another pilot at the time, Jim, was to haul people. The other guys hauled equipment. And we worked 7 nights in this canyon. We worked 21 nights in the whitewater section. Little Joey, the bratty boy, he couldn't work past midnight because of child labor laws in the film industry. So Jim
See the
Wright
cross
called
on the tree?
to the base camp before the midnight hour. Now, when I get him on my boat, I'd situate him somewhere on the boat where I knew I could splash him. Without him knowing I was doing it on purpose. He never figured it out. There's that sunshine and he's coming.
Yes.
This was the last week of October to the 3rd week of November. Going. Yeah, we'll talk about it. So after I get him wet, he didn't figure it out. It was pretty darn funny. The other boat drivers got a kick out of it. I can be a little ornery. I have 5 older sisters that made me that way. Sharon, Karen, Susan, Mary, and Martha. You guys can't imagine what it was like for me first day of school wearing hand-me-downs. And there is the rock wall that goes with the viewpoint. That's what I love. It was just pointed out the cross over here on our right. How many of you guys ever had an opportunity to ride take a jet over at Hellgate with Johnny? Flying Hawaii. Yep. Johnny and I worked together for 30 years at Hellgate. This was a favorite spot for him to come with his mom and dad, brother and sister, his kids, their kids, and even Johnny's grandson. Johnny passed away every 3 years in September. That's the first thing we heard was different. Nobody ever knew about. And he passed away at 52 years old. Since this was such, I mean, if he wasn't driving a jet boat, if by chance he got a day off, this is where he would be with his family. Here in his family. This was put up. So the people that lived the boat for 30 years with him, you know, could have a nice memory. And he was a good man, a great friend of mine, and happy thoughts. Truly, he is good. Okay, gang, are you guys ready to head upstream and get something to eat? Yeah. Who's hungry? Who's thirsty? Wow. Who has to go to the bathroom? Uh-oh. That's what I thought.
So these two, I guess they're tractors, pull the passenger movers, so to speak, that the lodge uses. So this is where we have brunch, and you'll come to the dock, and then you can either walk up the hill. There's also porta potties there, and then there's regular restrooms up the hill if you need them. But anyway, we get off the boat, and you can see here most people walk up, but over on the right hand side is actually the trek that they drive you up, and they bring you up to the back of the lodge, and then you can just get out and walk in. And this is the view basically about halfway up, so you can see it's a pretty significant hill. If you're not keen to walk it, you do have the other option. Once you get up to the top, seating is pretty much family style, these long tables, and they just bring out each course to you. It is part of the tour, the brunch is, and it was like eggs and bacon and grits and just an array of food. You can also purchase alcoholic drinks. This is a rather substantial Bloody Mary my friend ordered, and she declined the large spear of meat that also comes with it, so this is not everything. The lodge had really beautiful views, so I just wanted to show you some of the various areas. The lodge actually has 3 dining areas. This is the furthest one. Only the second one was actually in use, so the first and the third were not, and this is the view from the third one.